I'm doing this quick blog here. I want you to hear the dog whining at me. I get it every day. Whining and barking, whining and barking. I say, Dave, why is he whining and barking? Because he's driving me out of my mind. I can't take it anymore. I try to tell the family, the dog needs to be occupied. I need to get him bones. I go to the butcher shop, I get him bones, he leaves me alone. But he takes the bones and he hides them all over the house. He hides behind my kid's bed. He takes the bone, he occupies himself for 3 minutes, hides it, comes back and whines at me. You know, but Dave, he has to go out and make. So I go to take him out. I just took him outside to put my coat's on. I just went to take him outside in our backyard. I open the door, go do what you have to do. He goes in the backyard for 2 minutes and starts whining at me because he wants me to take him for a walk. He's a very smart dog. You know what I did today? Here's why the purpose of this is, and I'm doing this blog now because specifically he's whining at me, and I want you to hear the whining that goes on. I say to my kids, could you take this all day at school? When you're in the classroom with math and English, whatever goes on in your school, you hear this? Can you have a dog next to you whining like this? And they say you can't do it. I say, Andy, why don't you let the dog deal with work? And put up with what I put up with every day. Just take them to work and sit next to you whining at you the whole time. You hear this? Listen. He's like the frog in the Warner Brothers cartoon. When I say, listen, he stops. When I talk, that's when he like. When I blog, when I'm working, when I'm emails, whatever, phone calls, I got one hand on the dog and one hand typing. That's why the letters are big and small, big and small. Everyone says, why do your letters look big and small like that? Because I got one hand on the keyboard, the other hand to shut him up. Well, I pet him and I rub his ears so he's quiet for 2 minutes. I got him that Kong toy for him to knock around and have treats come out. He goes crazy, but he eats up all the treats and he starts barking. He throws the... You hear him? You hear him? He throws the toy under the piano. He throws on it, and I have to get up and I have to go get that. Even that doesn't do any good. You know what I did? Here's why I'm not a billionaire yet. This is what I did today. This morning I was out with Andrea at 7:45 this morning. We had to go to the butcher. You hear him? Because it's Passover. We go to the butcher. Butcher's closed. Then I go get a bagel with Andrea. Then I drop off Andrea at 8:30 at her work. Great. I'm back at the house at 9 o'clock. Wonderful. At 9:45, an hour, 45 minutes. I have to pick up Lauren. Lauren has to go to the doctor. So I'm able to, in 45 minutes, I'm able to work. So I had a bagel and a cup of coffee on the way back with Andrea. In the car while she's driving, I eat my bagel and coffee. And then she drops her off. So I have no time to do anything. I come home, 45 minutes, take Lauren to the doctor. Great. Then I come home. Then 45 minutes later, I have to go pick her up at the doctor. Now, meanwhile, while I was at the doctor, I have to take the dog for a walk. Why am I taking the dog for a walk? Whining and barking the whole time. I can't take it. I could put up with a lot of shit. I could put up with a lot of idiot business partners I do business with daily, with lots of web guys, video guys, business executives, all telling me they're running the empire and they all do shit. I could put up with a lot. I can't put up with the whining and barking. We all have our threshold. I can't take it. I gotta run the hell out of here. I can't take it. So this morning, I take Andrea to work, I drive her back, I take Lauren to the doctor, then I take him to lunch, then I take him to the work, then I come back. Now Andrea says, I got to pick her up at 3:30. In between there, I had to take the dog for a walk. Now I got to take the dog for a walk again, and then I had to put clothes in the washer, and I had to put clothes in the dryer, and you want to know why I'm not a billionaire. I had a meeting yesterday with a big player in distribution. He said to me, why don't you have your own island? Because everyone knows me from go on the phone and call all my television shows, all the bullshit that I do. And I should have my own island. I should be as big as the Vince from the Sham Wow guy. Whatever you think I am, and perception's reality, that's what I should be. What you think I am, what I think I am, that's what I should be. But who has time? I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I do business with lots and lots of players that parents and grandparents built empires. Then they say to their kids, here, take it. And the kids don't have to do anything all day. They take a nap, they watch television, they can do that. Drive Mercedes, Jaguars, whatever the hell they drive, live in 10,000 square foot homes. They got nothing to do all day. They're on Facebook all day. I never had that luxury. I had a great time growing up, great family, great cousins, and wouldn't change it for the world. Wouldn't say, Dave, you can have it all again, but you wouldn't have the love and affection and the kindness and the wonderful times growing up, but you have all this money. I wouldn't take the money because I had a wonderful time growing up. But these are the cards that I was dealt. That Dave, you want to be rich, you want to be a billionaire, you got to work for it. You got to do what you got to do. Buy lottery tickets or go to the casino or do whatever you got to do to be a billionaire. So on a daily basis, if you go to daveswebstars.wordpress.com, you'll see 16-year-old kids that are millionaires. You'll see 19-year-old college dropouts that are billionaires. I put all the stories on there because we all have the same. If you're in the United States or Canada, if you're in a democratic society, we all have the same playing ground. We could all be billionaires. If you choose to go that route and you have the desire and you have the dream and you work towards it. I know a lot of people, a lot of friends that want to be billionaires, but they don't do anything. They sit there, yeah, I'd like to be a billionaire. Now I'm going to put on Gomer Pyle. They don't do anything. So on a daily basis, I hustle to live the lifestyle that I want to lead with the dog whining when I take Andrew to work, then I got to take Jared to work, I got to take Lauren to work, I got to come back, I got to put the clothes in the wash, I got to go to the butcher, I got to go pick up a piece of hot dog, I got to go get sauerkraut, and now I got to take the dog for a walk again. And these walks take me an hour. I sleep 7.5 hours a night. And then in between that day that I have, how many hours left in a day? 14 hours left in a day. I got to go to the bathroom sometimes. I have to eat sometimes. And then in between the bathroom and eating, taking the dog for a walk, got to take Andrew to the work, I got to pick up Lauren, I got to drop off Jared, I got to go. It's great. That's why I'm not a billionaire. And meanwhile, you said, well, you got to get the hell out of the house. You have to have offices. Well, I used to have offices. I hated throwing money away in rent and offices because the money I pay for rent and office, like paying for a mortgage. I might as well buy another house as an investment and pay that for the mortgage. It's stupid to pay money because in my business now, which could be anywhere, I'm always in the studio or I'm in front of a computer or I'm at meetings. There's no, I can work out in a library. I can work in Starbucks like everybody else does. Because my business is not, I have to be in an office like Mad Men. My kid watches Mad Men. He likes Mad Men. That's not my world, what I do. You see what I do. I'm talking out my kid's bedroom. And meanwhile, kids who are talking out of their kid's bedroom, like Perez Hilton, is worth $100 million. That's what he said on Howard Stern. He said, how much would you sell your website for? He said, well, if I got an offer for $100 million, that's what I would sell it for. That's the way the world is now. So being in office is and we had people and employees. It was bullshit. Throwing money out the window. So that's why I do what I do. But I got the dog here driving me out of my mind. So I want you, the dog lovers or whoever those people on television. No, I'm not going to train the dog. The dog has his own personality, his own whatever he does, but he's driving me out of my mind. He needs a playmate, so somebody get in touch with you, Hefter, and send over a playmate for the dog and me. Now go to davesallshowbusiness.com. I'm looking for a new management team. If you're a web guy, an eBay guy, an executive business guy, a video promoter, a recruiter, a chat girl, I got a lot going on. Just go to all Dave's show, what the hell is it called? Allshowbusiness.com. You'll get all the details, allshowbusiness.com, and tell me what the hell do I do? I have no time now. I got to finish the blog. I got to take out the dog. He's sitting right next to me here, driving me out of my mind. So I got to take that. I can't. Today's another day. I'm not going to be a billionaire, even though the day's not over yet. It's only 2:10, but I have to pick up Andrew at 3:30. Then I have to pick up Lauren at 4 o'clock. Then I have to go to the butcher. That's my life. That's my life. I went to the dentist a few weeks ago. The dentist said, you remind me of Larry David. I said, my world is Larry David. Happy Pesach to all my Jewish friends. Goodbye.